my name's Sam. Welcome to my channel. It is Valentine's Day, if you care. If you don't care, it's February 14th, and I'm wearing this stupid headband for no reason. Every year my library does blind date with a book around Valentine's Day, where they wrap up some books and put like a quick little synopsis description of them on the cover. And I actually found one of my favorite books this way, Butter Honey Pig Bread by Francesca Ekuyasi. This is one that I wouldn't have read otherwise, so I was glad that I picked it up because of that. I was at the library the other day and I saw that they were doing it again. They had a bunch of books wrapped up on the shelves. I thought it would be fun to pick a couple and see what we get. Do a little Valentine's Day reading vlog. So hopefully I finish and edit this and can get it up by Valentine's Day. I've been very slow so far with my last few, so this will be a little incentive. So I ended up picking up 4. I don't plan on reading all of these. I kind of, I'm hoping to read 3. And so I kind of grabbed a 4th one like as a buffer in case like one of them is like totally random or I have absolutely no interest in reading it. But yeah, hopefully I don't get anything that's like, you know, a waste of time. I'm pretty indecisive, so it took me quite a while to decide, but the ones that I ended up getting were Secrets and Lies, Scenes and Letters, Family Saga Journeys into the Mysteries of Many Kinds of Love, Fractured Couple in the Moment of Crisis, Forces That Can Drive Us Apart and Those That Can Bring Us Together, Heartbreaking and Tender, Quiet Contemplative Novel That Builds Slowly But Leaves a Lasting Impact, Healing Power of Friendship and Love. And then honestly, I picked this one that just literally says Great Contemporary Romance because it was giving nothing. I loved that all the other ones had like these long like descriptions, and this one literally just says Great Contemporary Romance. This was the one that I picked that would be like a buffer. Like I'm hoping if one of these is just totally random, then I can read this one and hopefully it'll just be like a good solid romance. So yeah, I guess let's open one. I promised my daughter that she could open one, so I'm gonna let her do that off camera. Here, which one do you want to pick, honey? Which one? Okay, so she just unwrapped Fractured Couple in the Moment of Crisis, Forces That Can Drive Us Apart and Those That Can Bring Us Together, Heartbreaking and Tender. And that is Listen to the Marriage by John J. Osborne. Sandy Highland, a marriage counselor, thinks there's a 1 in 1,000 chance of saving Gretchen and Steve's marriage. They're separated. Steve had an affair, Gretchen is in love with someone else, but Sandy is listening to their marriage and the marriage says they need to give it a try. Okay, I do like how short this is. It's like 200, it's like 200 and less than 250 pages. I don't know if this is one that I would pick up. I think this is just like a literary fiction about a couple. So I'm curious where this one will go. I'm gonna do my hair while I talk to you guys. So there's this girl that I follow on Instagram and she has similar hair to me, like thin-ish short hair, except my hair is definitely thinner than hers. And she posts really cute like hair tutorials. And right now she has like 14 days of like Valentine's hair. And she did this like cute one with these like hearts. So I'm gonna try to do that for my blind date with a book Valentine's blog, which I'm actually getting quite worried about. So I started the first one of what I'm now convinced is going to be an absolute disaster because I started Listen to the Marriage by John J. Osborne, and that one has like a 3.5 something average rating, and that is the highest of the 4 that I picked and unwrapped. And apart from one of the books that is like a companion novel to a popular book, they all have like less than 2,000 ratings on Goodreads. So these are like random books that like aren't good, and I'm wondering like why I'm even doing this. And like I have to post these books like on my Goodreads now that I've like read them, and all my friends on there are gonna be like, why is she reading these like terrible, weird, random books? So I was thinking of like not doing this at all, but then I have to remind myself like nobody cares. Like nobody cares what I do, nobody cares what I'm reading. Like they might look and be like, what's that? But like literally no one cares. They don't care.
so I need to get over it. Okay, so hold on. I'm really bad at multitasking, so this might be a bad idea. Yeah, so I'm about 30% through Listen to the Marriage, and it's like so boring. It's just this couple, literally, who the husband like cheated on the wife and she wants a divorce, so they're separated and they're just going to this marriage counselor to talk about things, and it's just like them arguing, them solving problems, her like leading them in a certain direction, and like I really don't see the point to it. Like I don't know if it's gonna take a different direction. It almost feels like it could be a thriller, but it's shelved as literary fiction on Goodreads. So I don't see it going like any different direction. Like I feel like it's literally just this couple going to marriage counseling. So honestly, I don't even like see the point. Also, this girl is like young and like cute, and I'm like an aging millennial mom, so we'll see. Okay, what does she do? She like does that? Can you see that? What does that look like? Does that look cute? Did I do it? Does that look like a heart? Can you even see that? That actually looks kind of cute. These things never work for me. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Jax is cleaning himself. This is a lot of effort. Okay, what does that even look like? I feel like it looks a little stupid from the front. Where's my comb? Okay, this one keeps flipping forward. Stop it. Okay, you know what? That actually turned out way cuter than I thought it was gonna turn out. Except for that part. Stay back. Okay. Sorry, I'm really happy because my hair like never, I can never do this stuff with my hair. I know it's kind of silly because they're like little hearts, but like, I think it looks so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna go finish this on audiobook probably tonight and regret every minute of it. Why did I make this video? So I finished it. It was not good. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I'm not really sure why it was even a book. Like it was just a couple getting a divorce, going to a marriage counselor, and that was the whole book. It was just the 3 of them in their office talking, fighting, solving an argument, having another argument, solving that argument. Yeah, it just seemed honestly pointless. Like I just felt nothing towards it except for boredom. Okay, am I glad I read it? No, not really. It didn't really give me anything. I didn't really take anything away from it. I guess I could see why people who have been through a divorce or maybe are separated and wanting to get back together, working on their problems, I could see how that might be helpful and beneficial, but it didn't really do anything for me. So I'm gonna give it a 2, and I'm happy that, I didn't spend too much time reading it. I had the audiobook
So it didn't really take me that much time at all. So at least that is a plus. So what lowly rated book do I want to read next? Honestly, none of them.
This is great contemporary romance. Find Me. Oh. This is by the author of Call Me By Your Name, which I have read and I did like. Oh, interesting. Andre Ackerman? In Find Me, Ackerman shows us Elio's father, Samuel. Oh, so is this like a companion? Interesting. Okay, so Elio was like the younger one. Find Me brings us back inside the magic circle of one of our great contemporary romances to explore whether in fact true love lives on. Okay, that's so interesting. I didn't know that that even had like a sequel or a companion. Okay, I don't think that's something I would have picked up, but I think it's something that I will enjoy.
Hello, I'm just going to get my hair done. I started Find Me in the car on the drive there. I got about 30 pages in. I honestly can't remember like anything that happened in Call Me By Your Name other than the peach scene. I feel like the peach scene from Call Me By Your Name gives off the same energy as like the bathwater scene and the grave scene in Saltburn, which is, it's gross. Yeah, I can't really remember much, just that it's like a younger guy. Well, like he's like 17 and then there's people around. That he's like 17, I think, and the other guy is like 25 maybe. I can't really remember anything about the dad. This one follows the dad. He like meets someone on a train and they have this super deep conversation. I always find it so unrealistic when people like meet strangers and like strike up this like crazy in-depth conversation that sounds so like poetic and deep, because like who is having small talk? Like I hate even making small talk with people. So good for them, I guess. Yeah, so he's like started talking to this girl on the train and that's it so far. I'm only 30 pages in, so I mean, I'm liking it so far. It feels similar to Call Me By Your Name, like the kind of like the writing and the tone, like where everything sounds so like everything everyone says sounds so like philosophical, like as if people actually talk like this, like day to day. Okay, I'm gonna go get my hair done now. Let's see you soon.
Ta-da! Okay, so I finished, where is it? Okay, so I finished Find Me by Andre Ackerman, and wow, this video is going so great. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. So last I talked to you, I was 30 pages in, and I said it was following Elio's father. So it's actually 117 pages of Elio's, I wanna say 50-year-old father meeting someone half his age on a train, and then like 90 pages of Elio meeting someone twice his age in the church, and then 30 pages of Oliver fantasizing about having a threesome with 2 people he doesn't know, and then 10 pages of Oliver and Elio together years in the future. Yeah, so his dad and this girl, they meet on the train and then they don't want to leave each other. They strike up this amazing philosophical conversation, and then he goes for lunch over at her and her dad's house, and then they spend the whole day together, and it ends with them deciding that they're gonna live together and be together. And then Elio and this other guy, pretty much same thing. They meet and then they immediately like don't want to be apart, and they have this very insta-lovey thing going on. And then that's the story. And then Oliver's story is a little bit different. He has a going away party and he invites these 2 younger people. So everyone is just in an age gap romance. And he's just thinking about having a threesome with them. That's basically the story. And then the last little bit, it's years in the future, and it's Oliver and Elio together, which was really confusing because I remember in Call Me By Your Name, it felt like it ended on like a and they'll never be together kind of note, or like that was the last time they saw each other. So maybe I'm remembering that wrong, or it was more open, but it just seemed a little out of place. Like I thought we already like had an ending to that story. Felt a bit fan servicey. Like I liked Call Me by Your Name. I wasn't like in love with it. I think the people that were like absolutely in love with it were so disappointed by what this was, because they were thinking they were going to get this like continuation love story of Oliver and Elio, and instead they got 3 short stories and 10 pages. Also, like the way that people talk in this book, you know how people say like, oh, that woman was written by a man? It's like everyone in this book was written by like a professor, because like Elio's dad is a professor, and everything he says, it's like, yeah, we get it, you're a professor. Like no one talks like this in their day-to-day. Okay, this whole blind date with a book thing was a bad idea. And I know I said I originally wanted to read 3, but that is definitely not going to happen. Let's go back in time and see what the other 2 books that I unwrapped were, so I can tell you why I won't be reading them. This one was Secrets and Lies, Scenes and Letters, Family Saga Journeys into the Mysteries of Many Kinds of Love. The Love She Left Behind by Amanda Coe. Quiet contemplative novel that builds slowly but leaves a lasting impact. Healing power of friendship and love. And this is The Girl in the Garden by Melanie Wallace. Again, another one I have never heard of. Yeah, so The Love She Left Behind by Amanda Coe. This one has a 2.71 on Goodreads and like 188 ratings, I think. So definitely don't feel like reading that. And then this one I think had a 3.4 something, and again like 1,000 ratings, and it just does not sound like something that I am interested in. So yeah, I guess it wasn't really a blind date for these 2. I guess you could say I saw them in the restaurant and then I ghosted them. So I hope you have better dates this Valentine's Day, and thank you for watching if you did, and if I see you, I see you. Bye.
Also, this girl is like a cute, like hip. Oh my god, I sound so old.
Blah, blah, blah. I don't really know what to say.